Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chine. Have y'all got into the latest episode on the Dear Wifey podcast? I just saw parts of it on TikTok and we're going to talk about a few of them, okay? This is Pastor Reggie Steele with his wife Kelly. They have been married, I think, 35 years. They got married when she was 19, he was 21. They had already had their son. She was pregnant with their daughter. And he was doing everything he wanted to do until he got a reprieve and did not have to go to prison. Let's get into it.
Yeah. So he would call me out my name. It wouldn't bother me because I allowed God's voice to be louder than his. And when I was going through transition of him not coming home on the weekends, not being there, telling me I hate you, I'll never love you, I wish I never married you, right. I knew that life and death is in the power of the tongue through the word of God. So I would say, you will love me one day. We will have a good marriage one day. And although he would go out for weekends, I would literally help him get ready to go meet his side chick by ironing his clothes and getting him ready for the night. And these are all things I was graced to do. I would not encourage anybody to do that unless you are graced by God to do this.
I don't think anyone is graced by God to do that, right? He even said somewhere, and I may be able to play it in a minute, that she wasn't the right color for him or the right size because she was a little bit heavier than the other girls that he's used to. And he was also late for his wedding. Like, it was horrible. And she said she just knew. She allowed God's voice to be louder than he is. Let's keep going.
Would you, because I don't even want to say advice, how can you reframe or state, because this is your story, this is your journey.
My story.
It's your story.
Right.
Sure. What would you say to the women that may be looking at this and saying, see, that's that nonsense they talking about?
Well, I would say that's why you're single still. Because I'm sure somebody had been in your life already,
you don't pick the fight,
and you didn't want to give the investment for that person to become somebody, and then you lost them probably a long time ago, and you should have just worked with them from the beginning.
But she was graced for this.
Yeah.
Not every woman's graced to deal with a Reggie Steele.
Absolutely not.
Because I put her through a lot. It was a lot.
But it was worth it.
Why do you say it was worth it, Kelly?
Because I just love what God's doing.
So how they got to this part of the conversation, they were, the host had said that, most women are like, I don't want the struggle of. I want him to come to me already situated, got that out of his system and all of that. See, this is a situation where now at this present moment, he may be a diabetic. I'm sure he has high blood pressure. He may have gout every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? He's wasted all of her years where she could have been truly happy instead of ironing his clothes for him to go hang out with his side chick for the weekend. Not liking her. Not even thinking she's beautiful because she's the wrong skin color. You know what I'm saying? But now, due to the fact he evaded prison and he's old now, he's all hers. So she gets what's left over. The women in the streets got him in his prime. I don't like that.
When I met her, she was one.
Don't take much.
When I met her, she was 175.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm used to 125 too.
Yeah.
She 5'6", 175, and she was the wrong color.
Right.
And I was used to
That part.
So I'm like, man, you messing up my whole flow. Because I'm going to a predominantly Hispanic and black school.
Right.
She was at the white school in our neighborhood, which I didn't go there because they didn't allow you to play quarterback. So I had to use my uncle's address to go to school in the hood. So
Right.
that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother
because
story.
That's back. We're both graduates of 1991.
Yet we still
So
ended
that's
up
back
together.
Yeah.
So we know there was a God thing, but
Yeah.
So you tell me, so what made you keep coming back to her? She's not your preference.
She lived down the street.
I would always feed him.
So you saying convenience?
Very much. I lived 30. All my other girlfriends lived 30 minutes away. She lived about 3 minutes away.
Red, this sounds terrible. Red, this is getting worse and worse
and worse.
But I would always feed you.
She would feed me.
That's why I work hard to show my daughter how to be independent and not to depend on others. And also so I can show her a way of life, so she's not at home ironing some man's clothing and not knowing where he's going, or she knows exactly where he's going and she stays. This is crazy. And then there was one part, I want to say it was in the beginning of their marriage. He told her he loves her, but he likes all the other women that he's fooling with. Women, plural, not just one, a couple. He'd be gone for weekends. You leave out Friday and you come back on Sunday, and I'm still at home by myself. Okay. I might have to go on YouTube and listen to this whole entire thing. But this was a lot. This and the fact that there are women out there that think like this is certifiably insane. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. It's your girl Millie Chan. I'll talk to you later. Bye.